Welcome back. Tonight I am going to start a playthrough of Anthem with my dogs. Oh. Boom. Hey. What's up, boy? They leave as quickly as they come. Anyway, we're gonna start a playthrough of Anthem. What do you want? Dogs are staring at me. You know, it's more of a story-driven game than Division. At least make it more pronounced. I mean, if you played any other Bioware game, they have those moments where you leave the ship, come back, you talk to your people, you go back out, you come back, there's more people to talk to. There's a lot of that, and I find it awesome. So in this playthrough, we're mostly gonna focus on that aspect of the game. I don't know how many people are doing that, but I think it's worth exploring. Alright, so let's get into this. Make a character. Male or female's really the only option. You could choose what they look like, but you need the game. Let me put the game up. That would be helpful. I wish I could invert my camera. Flip vertically. Not quite. Almost. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so I'm playing with the controller, Xbox. Just find it easier. English, subtitles on. Do large subtitles, so make sure everyone can see it. Alright, and here we go. I'll try to hide my camera when cinematics are playing. I don't know how into the Cortex I'm gonna get, which is like the note system that you can read about the lore. It can be kind of lengthy to get into that, so I might save that for another time.
We live in a dangerous world.
Let's go.
The gods who built it vanished, leaving behind their instruments that aimlessly reshaped the land. These ancient relics harness an unknowable force we call the Anthem of creation. But the Anthem refuses to be controlled. To survive, our ancestors invented the javelins and built cities with great walls. Today, it falls to a dedicated group of heroes to face the chaos, protect our homes, and fight for our very survival. We are freelancers. We leap head-on into danger, rescuing the lost, keeping the monsters at bay, and silencing the Anthem's terrible cataclysms. But not all cataclysms are created equal. And even freelancers are wary of the untamed power of the Anthem.
This is it. Close as we get with the Striders.
Agreed. Looks like we fly from here. Alec, you hear that?
Yep. All teams, get ciphers to their amplifiers. Let's go!
Freelancer, we're a long way from the cenotaph, and the storm is worse than we thought.
Okay, this is as close as we're gonna get to the center without the strider getting ripped to shreds. Let's go, freelancers. Shoot up!
How crazy will this get?
No idea. Never tried to shut down a cataclysm mistake.
Oh, steady, Faye. None of us come out of this alive without our cipher.
Stay safe out there. Remember, we're a team. I'm right there with you.
Okay, freelancer. You might be new, but you won't be here if you didn't show promise.
Hey, Alice, won't stop waiting for it to die down out there. Let's go.
Thought you could use a head start.
See you at the cenotaph. We're heading out.
Okay, everyone. Let's stop this cataclysm from growing, from killing everything.
I don't know, Alec. Haven't seen anything like this before.
Look, everyone. I won't be here if I thought this storm could beat me, right?
Heart of Rage is no different than the hundreds of other Shaper ruins we've dealt with. It's just bigger. This is what we do. So we're gonna go in there and we're gonna take on whatever unholy beast it spits at us, and we're going to tame that thing. Together.
Let's
Hell
do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ready, Captain Blood?
Ooh, ready. Strong alone, stronger together.
Storm gets worse ahead. Trying to find a calm pocket for you. Steady, Miller. Your heart rate is too high. Alice, check in, please.
Okay. Don't worry about me. That one.
Team, our rookies handled with a wyvern. Freelancer, thank goodness you survived, but your javelin needs a restart. I'll bring systems back one at a time. Starting voice recognition.
Test. Voice, male or female? I'll do female. I did male in my main campaign.
Hey, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. That was a bad fall. How's your head? You remember the mission?
I think so. Where am I?
You're in a cataclysm, terrible storm, with the heart of rage. You need to get to the center and shut it down by silencing the cenotaph.
Got it.
Yeah. So
Your suit is still critical. Grab a repair pack when you can.
the thing about Anthem too is since it is multiplayer, you can't really pause and read all this stuff. So I'll probably try to pick everything up, and then maybe we'll do a read session later. Every few levels, I like to catch up.
You've got a bit of a time to catch up. Alex,
Yep.
she's up and heading your way.
How's it going back there? What's your ETA? Dunno. Faye?
Not too far, just... Oh, no, sorry. Can't talk. Be right back.
What's going on?
So the ciphers, which is the Faye character,
Good.
essentially
Corporal boost, isn't he?
see everything that's going on in the Anthem. I kind of
Team, the cipher from trying to shoot is down.
think about it like Star Wars a little bit, and how Jedi use special powers. They're kind of like that.
On my way. Hang tough, everyone.
Kind of.
Team, update. This is not going well.
Many casualties. Freelancers down. Strikers in comas.
Comas?
From hearing the anthem.
How are you doing, Faye? Are you okay?
So far, but I can hear it too.
That's kind of what he's talking about when she's hearing the anthem. Essentially like hearing the life force of the world. Whoa.
What the? Hey, Miller. I found your Titan.
This cataclysm is creating them by the handful.
Faye, you still there?
Yes? You've got down freelancers ahead, sending distress signals. They're the ones from Strider 2. Their javelins need repair. Get them moving. No flight boosters yet.
Thanks, Faye. I was trying to play.
I got you, freelancer.
Gonna make it to the cenotaph.
Gonna try. Hang tight. Your Cypher's in a coma. I took care of all 3 freelancers. What next?
Push on and join your team.
How long? Which way? Got a Titan on the bridge above.
Leave it. We've got one up here, too.
They're all over the place. You'll need to go around. Which way, Faye?
Hey,
Ooh, that guy got messed up.
Never mind. Titan here just blasted the wall out. Give me a shortcut. Gotcha. On my way.
Let's go help him.
How close am I, Faye?
Whoops, jumped too far.
It wants to consume me. To show me.
Faye, snap out of it. What do you got for us?
I'm sorry, the whole team from Strider 3 is gone.
Miller, pull back. See if we can flank it.
Strider 4 team is in retreat. If they make it, mission seems soon.
How far back? I'm freaking.
Hurry up. Where are you? Trying. I swear.
It's all wrong. It's all done. Come back. Retreat. I can hear the anthem of creation.
Faye, are we supposed to fall back?
We're fine. We push on. Right, team?
I'm in.
I'm in.
Like if Mother Earth was an actual entity, that's like what they're hearing right now. And like how messed up would that be?
Get in here.
Faye's calling a retreat.
We got this.
Almost there. Team, you need to retreat.
So when she says you need to retreat, you need to retreat. You guys are idiots, she's saying.
Not good.
He's gone. I'm sorry.
This thing is going down. Come on. Adair!
No!
Get back to the Strider. This mission is over.
I can do it. Look at this face. We have to silence the cenotaph.
Please, I'm barely holding it together.
Retreat isn't enough. Not now. We got this bastard.
We have to get out of here.
No. We push on.
We're the only ones left.
Think about Miller and Adair. All the others. You being a coward.
I'm no coward.
No?
You want to push forward until I get killed? Until we both get killed?
Where did that come from?
No. Faye, we're coming back.
No.
They see us coming. We need to regroup.
They can't beat us. Rookie, don't you dare pull me out of here.
Sorry, Halleck. Pulling you out. Gotta get out. I don't know which Colossus or Javelin I want to play as.
During the failed attempt to silence the Heart of Rage, we lost more than freelancers, more than friends and comrades. We lost the faith of the people we protect. So the freelancers scattered, searching for ways to redeem themselves. The few who remained carried on, finding new allies where they could, doing their best to help a people who no longer called the freelancers heroes.
I'm at the coordinates, Owen.
Impressive entrance, as usual.
Nice to be appreciated.
Ah, don't sell yourself short, mate. It's like I didn't ask for a better partner.
You could ask, but not many of us left.
The relay's a short flight away.
Easy contract so far.
Easy keeps you alive.
Wouldn't call this living, inspecting sensors every month.
Yeah, pay for bills.
Not exactly the freelancer motto.
Yeah, well, until the freelancers are back on their feet, we can enjoy all the gorgeous scenery Bastion has to offer.
Flying around it is even better.
Now I'm jealous, sitting here in the fort.
Yeah, so kind of a quick history on what just happened there. There's a place, city essentially called Freemark, where the Heart of Rage is, and we can find out later through the Cortex, but Freemark City just
Freelancer's been through here lately?
destroyed.
You're the first in months. Maps for this area are sketchy.
And that was 10 years ago when that happened. And then 2 years ago from now is when we tried to stop the Heart of Rage. So it's been pumping out those guys for like 8 years when we went and tried to silence it. And we failed, obviously. We lost the trust of the people.
At least nothing's tried to eat you.
So
Not like that job in Darkwood.
people are wary of us. They don't think we can do good work. And our Heart of Rage is still active, and most of what we encounter is directly from that. So now we're just kind of doing a random job.
This chorus looks feisty today.
As long as they stick to eating plants.
Jungle's full of useful stuff. There's the relay. Just needs a hard reset.
There's some chests.
Looks intact. Might come in handy.
Yeah, there is crafting in the game, but we're probably not going to get too detailed into
We
that.
should get the early warning network back up. Good, that did it. You'll need to manually check the sensors now. First one's nearby.
I'm going into the ravine.
So, the things that were, the sensors that were enabling,
There's the sensor. I need you to access it.
essentially looks for objects that could eventually lead to something similar to the Heart of Rage, so that's why it's important to find them, turn them off before they destroy cities again.
Well, aren't they? Probably haven't tasted fresh freelancer in a while.
Won't be today.
Haha, convinced them. Hang in there, I'm still waiting for a reading.
Owen?
Almost got it. Alright, readings coming through.
What?
It's mostly normal.
Mostly. This is the early warning system. If it's detecting something.
Yeah, no sign of Shaper energy. Head to the next sensor. Oh, waterfall ahead if you want to cool your suit.
Yeah, a lot of this right now is more tutorial than anything,
You
showing
coming
the
up on
different
next sensor?
systems.
Check it out for me, will you?
These are grabbits. Hello, grabbits.
Wait there while I get a reading.
No sign of scorpions, at least. They're aggressive today. Owen, what's going
I'm working on it. Got a reading. Not good. Possible shaper energy detected. Get to the next sensor, we can narrow it down.
Yes, might have had the right idea. Owen, how bad could this get?
You were in the heart of rage, weren't you?
Don't even think it.
See these ruins? There's a theory a shaper relic flipped gravity for a day.
Uh-huh. Well, not on my watch.
And that kind of ties into what the very intro cinematic was talking about, where the shapers are
Sensors nearby.
With wyverns circling.
something group of people. We're not really sure. They're the ones who made the Earth, this Earth that we're on. And the like tools that they use to build that are the relics, and they can just kind of go haywire. Which
Everything's in a bad mood today.
This could be
what Owen was talking about a second ago, where one was going crazy and like flipped the gravity. Just random stuff like that will happen.
Shaper energy off the charts. An unstable relic in the area. The bad one. I've got a probable location.
On it.
Watertight seals are holding. Shall I call in more freelancers?
No time. We can't risk this getting worse. Here we go.
Shaper ruins. We're on the right trail.
Looks like an echo lock we need to open.
I've dealt with these. Look around at the floating lights. They're the echoes. Grab them and bring them to the door. Your javelin can hold 3 at a time. That's it. A fragment of Anthem energy gone astray.
Yeah, what he just said.
You're getting the hang of it? Your suit can only hold. It's working. But you have to ask an Arcanist why. You'll need more echoes. That should be enough. Let's see if the door opens.
Yeah, exactly. Who were the Shapers? How did they harness Anthem creation? What was their ultimate plan? No idea.
Ah, that did it. Grit. Impressive. Even for a Shaper ruin.
What's it for?
Raise a mountain, carve out an ocean, spawn some new monstrosity.
There has to be some reason for it all.
It's the riddle of our world. And this one's waking up. I detect intense energy deeper in.
Someone else made it down here. Though it doesn't look like they made it back out. What's all this?
Got me. People looking. This room's never been mapped.
Sam actually made it through there without getting hit.
I lost flight control.
I'm trying to reset. Hang on. Oh, good. It's just water.
Owen?
Controls restored. You're back.
Just water.
That's the relic up there. Big one too. You'll need
That's a
sight
relic.
for this.
Where do I start?
Some echoes have shaken loose. Find them and get them back in place.
This is a recurring
Got one.
objective.
Know the drill. You'll need more.
Like this waterfall going up.
the echo's coming and we'll collapse the energy pockets.
What's the relic doing?
I can't tell, but the energy pocket's getting bigger. Something's forming in there.
What is it?
I mean, anything is possible. Look at the waterfalls. They're going backwards.
Calm down, Owen.
The Anthem's being harnessed in there. Pure creation. Something totally new forming.
New and dangerous.
Leave that on the shapers.
There. Last echo.
Sorry to cut you off, Owen.
That should silence it.
It didn't hold.
I see. Yeah, it's starting. You've got company.
Actually, it's just like spawning
Yes, I'm trying to work it out.
new
Shaper energy's still increasing.
enemies.
It's just a warm-up, the prelude to a cataclysm.
Doesn't feel like a warm-up.
I told you anything's possible. You've got to power through it, mate, or else it's going to get a whole lot worse.
I'm clear, Owen.
Good. I think we can still stop this. Those fragments of the relic that flew out, grab them and put them back together. Oh, and fun wrinkle, more companies on the way.
Got one.
But they repair this device here.
Fragments in.
Now the others. Keep at it and you'll survive this. Almost certainly.
Owen, something in there's growling.
Something biological, that's all I can say for sure.
Owen, what's happening in there?
There's something. That's it. Lots of them. Hurry!
Iron.
How many, Pete?
Size is the real problem.
What's that mean?
Large! Considerable! Just get a move on!
Get it in.
Okay. Last one. Here goes.
Careful. Anything's...
Possible. I know.
You know, I heard a relic made a guy vanish into thin air once. No idea where he went. Which isn't as lucky as the freelance whose scouts were turned inside out.
How's that lucky?
At least he died and got it over with.
The pain.
They all are. Indecipherable puzzles that only make sense to shapers.
No, I mean there's ice jamming it up. Owen? What?
Time, silence it!
I'm trying to.
Well, nobody told him. It's an Earth fix.
It's not working.
I'll bring it back into it.
Got it.
Well, at least now I've got a new story. That time a relic spawned a giant Earth fix that almost ate you whole.
Yeah, a classic for the ages. I'd say that fulfills the contract.
Time to get back to full tasks. To Angel, well done.
The only kind there is. I'm on my way.
Anthem. That's it. That's the game. Tuesday. I think I'm going to try to do most things solo, just to kind of be able to take things slower than normal. Um, sure. Do go red hair. Um,
Here we are, back in Fort Tarsus, the last stop on the Bastion frontier.
If it isn't my favorite freelancer, I hear you've been busy.
You know how it is, though. Another day, another disaster averted.
What have you done this time?
Nothing. My armor's fine. Probably. I hope.
Welcome.
Alright.
You should swing by my amplifier in the Enclave.
Something wrong?
No, not wrong. More like fun. Drop on by whenever.
So this is Fort Tarsus. The city. This is where the main hub is. So,
Look who's back in one piece.
So, did you expect me in more pieces than one?
You? Never. I trust you've brought me work. Always good to give your javelin the once over after a run. What have you done this time?
you're the expert.
Nothing you can't fix.
Flattery, huh? You must have done a number out there.
Nothing too crazy.
Are we using your skill for crazy or mine? Scars, beasts, relic-based nonsense. Some people stay on this side of the wall. Others, well, since you love running into that kind of stuff, you better be careful.
Careful helps me survive.
The job's got its risks, but I keep my eyes open.
That's what I like to hear. I'll run you some maintenance checks. Only the best for my favorite freelancer.
I bet everyone's your favorite.
I have a complex ranking system, and you have better places to be. Go on then. We may just have
I have to do that later. Yeah, so Zoe is our mechanic, essentially. Like her character. She doesn't really get explored too much.
Did you make it back?
Backstory and everything,
Barely.
but
Scars hit pretty bad. Since when does that matter? You get comfortable out there, you stay out there, permanently. Yeah, suit's being looked at, and the Sentinels will give her time to rest up.
Either of you need.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
first cipher lost to the music of Anthem creation. Now she stands guards in the gateway. Ciphers you stray too far. Small things like that I'll try to read, but some of these complex. They do add a lot of depth, and they are worth reading, but probably not in this format. Alright, what does Owen want?
Big job, yes?
Decent. An Arcanist number.
Good, good. Got to show people why we're here.
A few more contracts on the board would help with that.
No need to tell me. So little. They forget. How many read the wall?
You know how it is.
Look, you come back with something to brag about, all right?
Damn straight.
Fellow freelancers talking about the troubles we're having now getting people to trust us with jobs. I don't know, it feels a little harsh for them to, the general population to just shun us like that. Oh, this carries over from my other save. Cool. What are you doing, Owen?
Yeah, you see what I mean? You picked up on that, right? Little warble? It's warbling, right?
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
You gotta look past the numbers for once in your life. Something is off. The connection is a bit fuzzy.
How do you quantify fuzzy?
You don't quantify fuzzy? You don't measure it. You don't count it. It's nothing like that. It's a feeling.
Everything okay here, Owen?
Yeah, well, on your last mission, I noticed that the cipher chair was giving off some very strange feedback.
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
Well, it's your call, but if you ignore it and something goes wrong...
I will find an arcanist and perform a full protocol inspection on this unit.
There's nothing wrong with the chair, is there?
No.
Why are you always stirring up trouble?
What are you talking about? I've just done her a massive favour. You've got no idea how boring it is being a Fort Cipher. She does not get to work with a freelancer. She does not get to see the world through the eyes of a Javelin pilot. No. You know what she gets to do? She gets to relay official messages back and forth to ciphers at the Capitol day after day after day.
Some people like boring. Not everyone's cut out to be a freelancer.
So you have said. But you have to admit that last mission would have gone better with a partner.
I have a partner. You. Every good Javelin pilot needs a cipher.
That is not what I meant. Look, if I had a suit of my own, I could be out there in the field with you.
Dial down your boosters, hotshot. With more training, you'll get your chance. I promise.
Fine. It's not like we could afford a spare suit anyway. The job board is empty.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Yeah. Do you ever regret missing out on the glory days? Back when freelancers were treated like heroes. Contracts would just fall into their laps. Everywhere they went, they were given respect. And free sandwiches.
Free sandwiches?
Yeah, I haven't had my lunch yet. I'm starving. We're on a tight budget here.
Budget has room for sandwiches.
You're probably right. You know what? Why don't you head over to the forge, get your Javelin tuned up, so we're ready to roll if a contract does fall into our laps.
Owen's crazy. I love him. Just gave me a shifty look, though. I understand how these work exactly, but amplifier is a device that extends the range of a cipher seated in it. It allows them to communicate over a great distance. A lancer must wear a link to maintain the contact with a cipher in their amplifier. Each link has a unique ID code that the cipher must know before they can send information. You can't, like, hack into someone else's cipher or Javelin. Amplifiers are invented by Corvus for diplomatic purposes and not a technology stolen from Fortudo. I don't know what that Fortudo is. So essentially, it's a cipher has to use this, and they can like see and feel everything I do. All right, let's go to the forge and pick our Javelin. Hopefully, we can find a job. Get some sandwiches.
It's happened before. All we can do is sit tight and hope our people get a few wins out there. You sure?
Just gonna say it doesn't sound too sincere with that. Got some shops. Oh, hello.
Hi. You waiting to get in too?
Johnny.
Why are the doors closed?
Quarantine. What else is new?
On which side?
This side. A freelancer brought in tainted cargo or something.
That sucks.
All right, then. Now what?
Well, there's always conversation with the charming fellow freelancer.
Of course, I didn't mean...
I'm a little cranky. I think the Sentinels take any opportunity to mess with freelancers.
Isn't it their job to protect the fort?
Yeah. I just wish. I mean, I was born here. Fort Tarsus used to be great. People used to look down on the fort because it wasn't Anthem or Freemark. But I think it was better.
But you were a kid.
Exactly. My brother Kismet and I used to climb that scaffolding just to watch the Striders come and go. And the market would fill up with happy people and cool things to buy. It even seemed sunnier. Might be my imagination. Though it was before the Harder Age. So, poor Fort Tarsus. It's kind of a crap heap now. Not sure why I keep coming back.
Because it's home.
It's hard to give up on home, even if you should know better.
You're right. Does that make me foolish?
Is it okay if I don't answer that?
Huh. Well, everything I own is on the other side of these doors. Looks like I'm stuck here. But you should save yourself.
Okay. Good luck.
I'm freelancer Johnny, by the way. See you around.
See you, Johnny. Yet, we learned a lot about her over the campaign. So this is a Sentinel. They're essentially freelancers, but they're more militarized, organized. They defend settlements. We'll learn more about the factions. Guys, got some fruit. Oh, hello.
Got really good stuff. For banners hanging in the enclave. I wonder when they all came down.
Alright, let's pick our javelin here in a minute.
Oh, and you need something?
What are you talking about? I just got a message from you saying to meet you at the forge.
I didn't send any. Why would I want to meet up here? Something's not right. My name is Catherine.
Do you always travel with a security escort?
Not always. The Sentinels have their uses.
Well, you make a hell of an entrance, I'll give you that.
I have a contract for you, freelancer. I like to know who I'm working for before I take a job.
Really? From what I hear, two of you will take about any job you can get these days.
What's the job?
An Arcanist has gone missing.
Missing? I thought Arcanists just hung out in labs studying shaper relics.
Matthias Sumner was investigating some relics at a ruin near the fort. I need you to find him and bring him back home safe.
If he's still alive.
No one knows more about the dangers of shaper artifacts. I'm confident that knowledge and his own resourcefulness will keep him alive until you find him. What do you say, freelancer? We'll make it worth your while.
Owen, looks like the freelancer's right again. Well, us, anyway.
Excuse me, I just got a... That is excellent. I will go and run my diagnostics. Let me know when you're ready to leave. It was a pleasure.
She looks so annoyed.
On behalf of myself and Matthias, thank you for doing this. Okay, and if I have... Find Matthias. Trust me, I'm a person you want to know.
Hey, Tassin, I'll bite. Not like I have a choice, but... Yep, the forge. Can equip new things, change colors, all that. Important to look good while you're flying around. Alright, I don't know who to play. If there was someone in here, I'd ask them, but I don't think anyone's actually watching. And, actually, never mind, I get them all, but I could pick one. I think I might just play the Ranger. I'm gonna be solo most of the time. They're just, the pop-ups are just telling me what I already know. Nothing super important, just what guns are. They shoot things. So this is something for just getting it early. Fist of the Mountain. I didn't realize I lost one of my other weapons. So most of everything's locked. Here's my mech. Go clean. Like to keep a tidy ship. Just change the main paint color to spice it up a little bit. Cool. Okay.
So sad to see the empty stove.
Yeah. Not super inspiring. Trying to see. Get my weapon back. Alright, let's go locate Matthias Sumner. He's our main quest objective is to find him. Yes, track mission. I do not want to play on Grandmaster. I think we're just gonna go easy. I'm not really looking for challenges. I just want to go off the story. So we can take it slow, and the combat's gonna be simple, but I'm fine with that. Water. Need more displates. Need an Anthem displate. Philadelphia Eagles displate. Oh, I didn't change it to private.
Yes, I am.
Well,
We're going to be playing with
keep
people.
that big bad world waiting. Our contract is to locate an Arcanist named Matthias. Tassin has given us the last location where he made contact. The location Tassin gave us must be close. I'm detecting the camp's shortwave radio. Broken equipment. Arcanist made. And no Matthias. Oh, hang on. Detecting another radio. Same frequency.
Must be more than one camp. Let's follow that signal.
Just a random electrical storm happened.
Okay, I've got a new trail. We'll need to get to the location I've marked for better reception.
Anything else I should know?
Besides that Arcanists get themselves in trouble by being out here.
About Matthias.
Brilliant and reckless. He has a reputation among the Arcanists. Not a good one.
Having a bad reputation is chapter 1 of the Freelancer's Handbook.
Just trying to harvest this and then also pull down a little bit so I don't overheat.
More than one camp. Arcanist located. They're dead. And still no sign of Matthias. Look for anything that can help track him.
So I like know where everything is. We're just trying to find Matthias by tracking his location.
And it's too quiet. We've got scars getting in the way of the search. Do something. Scavengers are always mucking things up.
So the combat's going to be really easy because these guys are not high level. They're not low level, they're very high level, so my teammates here. I meant to put a private, so it's my bad. But
more hides.
I noticed.
Just have to work on clearing out the last of the scars now.
Shot from behind here.
Finally, and done.
This is Arcanist Matthias Sumner. Scars have attacked my camp. Need immediate assistance.
Matthias, where are you?
He didn't hear you. But I think I found another camp.
Okay, let's go. Hear anything else out of Matthias?
Nothing. Just lost the radio signal. We need a signal booster. Wait! Found one. Got a bunch of scars. I've never seen this much scar activity. What is going on?
I don't know, but it's not a good sign.
More scars incoming. Looks like they're using gates. I hate those. Very unfair.
Must scale based on how many people are in the group.
Okay, I'm looking for a signal booster, right?
Yes, should be close. All you need to do is turn it on.
The ring gate, yeah.
I'm heading up the stairs, hoping to find refuge. Scars in pursuit.
They're all over the place here.
I've got a location.
Still looking for them. Similar to kind of the first thing that we did, the first quest, we're kind of trying to pinpoint locations.
The Arcanist is not at the camp. Wait! That's the radio we were following. The scars were taking it apart. We fixed that. I bet we reached Matthias. What's happening with the scars? Something has them enraged. Seems to be the last of the scars. Let's fix that radio.
What needs to happen?
Get me into the access panel, I'll do the rest. Access panel open. Starting repairs.
Owen, that doesn't look like a repair.
You just let me... Oh, damn it! Hang on, we've got company.
Can it be fixed?
Yes, of course. Deal with the scars, I'll figure it out.
So my approach typically is to use my abilities first and foremost. I mean, their cooldowns are so low, you just kind of spam them. These guys are like one-shotting people because they're so powerful. I don't know why they are doing easy mode. Very interesting. I mean, they're level 30, they're max level in the game, and they're doing an easy mission. Kind of weird, but whatever. Just makes the combat faster.
Hang on, we're coming.
Are we? We are. Now we're loading into a dungeon here.
Matthias, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
Getting a read on his radio signal.
Are you okay?
A little banged up, but fine. You see that ramp up ahead? The one with the statue? Out there.
Setting some ingredients here. Not that it's super important, but when they're around.
See anything?
A few spots of trouble. Near misses. They're
Sometimes there's chests around here. Right here.
Could prove useful.
Don't try anything dangerous.
Not to worry. It'll be a contained explosion.
I think you better hurry. We're dealing with some scars ahead. Well, that's for Matthias. That's good.
What's happening? Matthias?
Small trap. The scars walked right into it.
More incoming. Watch those hives. Hives taken care of. Let's see to those scars.
You got it. Matthias, give me an update.
I think I see them. Just a minute. Haven't been this far into the ruins.
Stay ahead of them. I'm nearly there.
We've reached the summit.
You're close.
Oh.
Chamber just ahead. It's incredible. Last hurrah. I'm out of surprises, freelancer.
Stay put. I'll keep them off you.
Much appreciated.
Sorry, there's not a whole lot to talk about right at the moment. Kinda going at it. Matthias is like laying traps for us.
Where are they all coming from?
Scars have too many ways to add to their numbers if needed. Be careful.
I'm trying.
Scar leaders down. Let's clean up the rest of them now, shall we? Scar's out of the way. Someone check on the Matthias. I think we're done. We're on safe.
These scars. I don't know what to think. Arcanists and scars often clash over Shaper sites, but nothing like this. I must tell Tassin. Please. I need to return to Fort Tarsus.
We found him, and we're gonna bring him home. Good job, people. Good job. Probably gonna talk to a few people at the Fort Tarsus and then call it a day, and then we'll continue this maybe tomorrow night. Kind of like to make this a regular thing. Depends if anyone's actually interested or not, I guess, but like even if I could upload this to YouTube, I think that might actually be good. We'll see. Second weapon slot, I can now add a second weapon, which is pretty good. Like switch weapons. Let's find Tassin, and we'll probably end it after that. Oh, she's right here. Easy find.
Freelancer,
Thanks for the save. That trouble was unexpected.
you often hang around outside the walls like that?
Occupational hazard, but this was different. Something's making the scars more violent.
I think it's the Dominion. We think they're back. I'm sure you must know Freelancer Yarrow.
I think Tassin's right. This feels like before the attack on Freemark.
The one that set off the Heart of Rage?
I don't really know the whole story.
I do.
Story time.
Much of what I am about to tell you is not well known. My ward, Johnny, was there 10 years ago. She saw it with her own eyes. What you will already know is that Freemark was one of the great cities of Bastion. Ancient, proud, prosperous. But most important, it held the largest and greatest enclave of freelancers anywhere. The freelancers, along with the Sentinels, guardians of the walls, protected Freemark and its people from the chaos of our world. Until one day, the Dominion arrived on their doorstep. Cruel conquerors from the north. The Dominion, the Sentinels, and the Freelancers would make their claim for Freemark that day. Each group heirs in their own right to the legendary General Tarsus and her Legion of Dawn. One of our best, Freelancer Adam, led the charge as the Enclave left to meet the Dominion forces head-on. My Johnny says the army was massive. The Dominion was led by Dr. Harkin, a man never seen before or after that day. He came to take the city at any cost. So they fought, outnumbered, outflanked, and outgunned, freelancers fought. They did well for a time. But the walls of the Great Free Mark did not hold. The Dominion poured in. Adams, with many freelancers, made their last stand outside the city walls. While some, like Johnny, stayed to help who she could. When, without warning, the doomed Sentinels fell back. But now I tell you that deep in the city, Johnny discovered what the Sentinels already knew. The Dominion didn't want to destroy Freemark. They wanted to capture an ancient Shaper relic that was protected deep inside the city. The Cenotaph. It seems this Dr. Harkin believed he had created a way for the Dominion to use the Cenotaph to control the Anthem of creation itself. Arrogance. The Anthem will not be controlled. The terrible cataclysm, which was unleashed that day, destroyed Freemark, destroyed the Dominion, destroyed everything. That cataclysm became the heart of rage. Some survived to tell the story of Freemark, but not many.
Dominion must be back for a reason.
I clearly have more intel to hunt down. Come and find me later.
Yeah, me too. I'll contact you when I have something.
I'll be in the Enclave.
Yeah, so that's what we were talking about a little earlier. But yeah, that was an awesome cutscene. I love it. Alright, I think I'm going to stop here. Leave you on that kind of cliffhanger, but not really cliffhanger because we talk about it more. One thing I have been wondering about throughout my time playing this game is about Dr. Harkin, I think his name was. The guy who like pushed the thing into the Cenotaph. I don't know anything about that guy. I don't know if BioWare is planning to pursue his backstory at all, but I have no idea what motivated him to do that. I think it'd be cool to find out, but anyway. I'm going to stop it here and then maybe pick up some other time. Alright, bye.